everybody. Welcome to a late show. I am your host, Stephen Colbert.
And I'm your host, Darth. Or you can call me Sexy Darth. Well, that's what my friends call me. Well, they're not really my friends. They're like my bitches and my hoes. They call me Sexy Darth. They actually call me Daddy Darth, but you know, Sexy Darth, Daddy Darth, whatever you want. It's fine.
This is a very unusual episode.
Ooh, mysterious. Unusual indeed. Please do tell us why today is more unusual than every other day.
Because, well, this is a very unusual day.
When do we cut off abortions? At what week?
I think at 3 years old.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
I want some fries and chicken, a side of biscuit, that ain't enough for me. I want a number 3.
Life is mine, it's a fact.
Shit, I wouldn't fucking work. This is the only time of the year that I fucking work. It pisses me off. It's like, you know, I'm glad to have it, knock on wood, but motherfucker, you know, it's like...
Cody!
Knock my window out.
Cody! Cody!
It's not going out.
Stop! Cody!
Punch it out. I'm going out.
We weren't actually even going to do a show today.
Wait, hold on. What? You weren't even going to do a show today? And you weren't even going to tell me? What the fuck? Like, what would I have done if you didn't do a show? You leave me here to rot? I don't know. You give me a better... I don't know. Do you want to write for DarthNews? Because I need a writer. People tell me I need a writer because all I do is improv, and sometimes, to be fair, most of the times my jokes don't land because they're not prepared. You know, if I prepared my jokes, maybe they would hit home. I know, I'm off topic. Steven, I'm so sorry. Please, continue.
I wasn't going to even be here right now.
Hey, hang on. Now you're telling me you're not even supposed to be here? What the hell? Where the fuck else are you supposed to be? In some, homosexual spa?
But then again, a lot of people are in places today that they did not expect to be.
Oh, hey, all right. Yeah, you know what? All right, fine. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. That's true. Yeah. If he would have told me like 13 months ago that I would be wearing a mask behind a camera 30 hours a week, being all weird and shit and acting stupid and cringy, and then posting those videos onto YouTube for the world to see, I would not have believed you. I wouldn't have believed you. Why am I here? Why am I doing this?
Because in the early morning hours, we learned that President Trump and First Lady Melania tested positive for COVID-19. Now, say what you will about the president. And I do.
Racist, bigot, Nazi, faggot, oh shit. I said faggot? Ooh, my bad. I meant to say fascist, racist, bigot, I almost said it again. Ooh, shit. I have a bad habit.
This is a serious moment for our nation. And we all wish the president and the First Lady of the United States a speedy and a full recovery.
Anyway, are you here for a good time? Are you here for a gut-busting, knee-slapping, cousin-fucking, Trump-voting, moonshine-chugging laugh? Because if you are, I can't really help you out with that. Because, there's going to be no funny intros today. Oh my god! What do you mean? There's no DarthNews intro in today's video? What? That's crazy. You guys are fucking crazy. That's correct. There's no fucking intro. Boo fucking who. Fuck you, Applejack. I know this is technically an intro, but it's not my usual skit intro. Fuck off. The reason why I'm not doing an intro today, even though you think this might be an intro right now, but the reason why I'm not doing one is because not every video has to be a DarthNews classic. You know what I mean? Not every video has to be fucking over the top or funny. I don't have to put on a wig and lipstick to make you fucking laugh. And sometimes I'm not really in the mood to make you laugh at all. Like today. Today is a more somber mood, according to Stephen Colbert. So we're gonna take a more somber approach to the news today. So without further ado, let's get into the opening credits. Yep. Roll it. Oh, my bad. Applejack.
Listen, little bitch, we don't fuck with small talk. We associate with people that are known to call cops. See that shine from my wrist to my neck, all rocks. Gucci flip-flops with Louis Vuitton socks. Man, I'm always doing work, the shit is non-stop. Fuck a bitch and blow inside a mouth just like a pop rock. Yeah, I've done a bit of dirt, but I've never got caught. If you wanna live like me, well shit, that's gonna cost lots. Hey, I don't fuck with you.
And welcome back to DarthNews, special edition, everybody hates, not that video. No, everyone hates her, but that's not this video. Special edition, even a snowflake liberal can surprise you in the year 2020. In a good way, you know, when they tickle your taint, and then give it a little, like, you know what I mean? Feels good. Even if you don't like the person doing it, you're like, well, that feels kind of good. Not gonna lie. Anyway, okay, I got a little bit carried away, my bad. So that's how good it feels, you know, when a liberal, and I mean liberal by like lefty, okay, like not like a liberal, not like a Democrat, like a fucking lefty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So when a political pundit, fucking lefty shill, all of a sudden decides to be nice. For like no good fucking reason at all. I mean, out of nowhere, like, boop, out of thin air. Look at that. I'm gonna be nice today. Look, it's a little piece of nice. It feels good. It feels, you know, like when the ugly chick is licking your booty hole. You're like, woo. You know, I'm not gonna complain. It's a conflict of interest because feels good, but you know tomorrow you're gonna be like, no, I did not just throw out a little dog whistle to kill yourself to all you sensitive Sallies. All right, we're over here at Daily Mail. Worried Stephen Colbert wishes Trump and Melania a speedy and full recovery and says it's important to separate the man from the office in Somber Monologue. Colbert appeared somber during the segment, which is a drastic departure in tone for the funny man who has spent the past 4 years mocking Trump at every available opportunity. He says, quote, "Now say what you will about the president, and I do, but this is a serious moment for our nation, and we all wish the president and first lady of the United States a speedy and full recovery," Colbert stated. He goes on to say, "I really think it is important for all of us to separate the man from the office, and I hope on November 3rd we literally do. But for now I find it troubling, moving even, to see the president of the United States being taken to the hospital and to imagine the responsibilities those service members flying that helicopter must feel." They say as of Saturday afternoon, Trump remains hospitalized at the Walter Reed Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland. Out of an abundance of caution, the First Lady remains in isolation at the White House. Colbert was praised on Twitter for taking the high road and showing a great deal of class with his wishes for the couple. The comedian often opens his nightly show by poking fun of the president, which led to a war of words between the pair back in 2017. That year, Trump told Time that Colbert was only making fun of him in a desperate bid for ratings and that his show had been dying before he became president. And I mean, I'm not saying his show is dying, but it is true about the ratings. I mean, well, why does every single fucking late night show host have to bash on Trump 24/7? It's the entire show, every night, over and over and over again. It's like you're in some kind of what's it called? Purgatory. It's just like ha 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 ha. You hear a Trump joke once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a million times. It's like it ran its course. It's not funny anymore. So, but obviously all these late night show hosts are doing this for ratings. They're talking shit about Trump because it's the Trump bump. Trump sells more than sex these days. I mean, it's the number one clickbait, unfortunately. But as much as I'm sick and tired of hearing Trump jokes or just political jokes in general, I mean, fuck, man. Apparently there's a lot of people out there that just want to keep hearing this same rehashed bullshit over and over again, which brainwashes them into having terminal TDS. So I don't know. That's just me. I'm glad he took the high road. I think more people should take the high road. I think that shows, you do have some class. And now I watched the whole segment on Colbert, and he does go into territory where he doesn't. I mean, let's just say, like Colbert starts off very classy, and he's got a lot of sportsmanship, and he's being a team player, and he's being respectful, and I can appreciate the sentiment that he's trying to express. But as the show goes on, he starts to lose all those points that he gained with the opening bit. I mean, he kind of just falls off the wagon, and I mean, he basically unintentionally reverses everything he said in the beginning of his monologue, but that's not here nor there. I'm just saying, I'm not here to critique this episode even. I'm just here to let you know that I'm happy that even though he's going to go ahead and bash Trump later on in his segment, at least he started off respectful. That's the least that I can ask for. As just an average American citizen, that's the least I can ask for, is that you show a little bit of fucking humanity towards someone who is ill, especially if it's the fucking president of the country that you live in. I'm just glad there's a few of these people in the media that are taking the higher road, and they're showing more class than they have ever in the past. I appreciate that they're treating Trump as a human being and not as a fucking Nazi Hitler figure, if that makes any sense. Because the dude's not a fucking Nazi. Like, you can hate him all you fucking want. I don't care how much you hate the man. He's not a Nazi. So I'm glad that some people in the media are taking this matter in a more respectful tone. Because a lot of people in the media have been taking the low road. They've been extremely disrespectful. I mean, the Washington Post essentially made a piece talking about how they hope he dies, and then there's conspiracies running around on Twitter that he's faking it and this and that, and it's just like, shut the fuck up. I mean, the amount of hate, the amount of fucking just evil, like, wishes towards this man is kind of unsettling. Like, you guys, he's not Hitler. He's not. You don't have to fucking like him. I don't care how you feel about him politically. But he's not the evil fucking racist Nazi bigot that you are putting him out to be. And that's just the truth. So there's a lot of people in the media that are bashing him, and there's a few people that are taking the higher road. And I appreciate that. And like for example, Rachel Maddow, or as I like to say, Richard Maddow. He has done nothing but rip on Trump for the last 4 years straight. She's the one who spearheaded the Russiagate hoax, the Ukraine hoax. I mean, she went on with that for fucking years. And then when the revelation came out that there is no Russia collusion at all, she cried on television. She fucking cried. This woman hates Trump. But for some reason beyond me, whether I believe her or not, because I don't really believe her, but regardless if I believe her or not, I'm happy that she took the higher route. So even someone like Rachel Maddow went on to say something like this. Maddow says, quote, "God bless the President and the First Lady. If you pray, please pray for their speedy and complete recovery and for everyone infected everywhere. This virus is horrific and merciless. No one would wish its wrath on anyone. We must get it spread under control. Enough." And again, I have no problem with people making fun of Trump or people making fun of Biden or political humor. I'm all for humor. Come on, man. You know me, right? I love humor. I love it. It's just, eventually it gets old. That's what I'm saying. Like, I make fun of Joe Biden because, personally, I don't fucking like the guy. He's a fucking pedophile. He's a creep. He's a diddler and a sniffer, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't like the fucking guy, all right? He's been in office for 47 fucking years, and he hasn't done a goddamn thing. So I have a right not to like him. And now he's running for office, so let the memes flow. Now, it's fresh meat. I'm going to make fun of him as much as I want. But eventually, I'll stop making fun of the guy. Even if he became president. After, 6 months, I'd probably just drop it because it's just pointless. It's old. It's redundant. It's repetitive. It's like there's no need for it, is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like there's no need for all of this Trump bashing 24/7. Like, how many times can you laugh at a fucking like stupid joke about Orange Man bad? It's like, even if you hate Trump, aren't you annoyed by now? Like, I don't know. Okay, so going back to the whole conflict of interest thing I was trying to explain to you with the metaphor of the stranger licking your booty hole and you're like, oh, it doesn't feel good, but it feels good. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's the same kind of conflict of interest with Stephen Colbert, because he's a radical lefty. Well, he's not really a radical. He pretends to be a radical. He's a fucking elitist. He's a Hollywood elitist. He's worth tens of millions of dollars. He's famous as fuck. Look, what I'm saying is, you have somebody who's been playing for the other team for so long, like day in, day out, month after month, year after, fucking year. This guy has been fucking bashing and lambasting and fucking marooning and lampooning this motherfucker. He's been doing his best to rehash these Trump jokes over and over and over again. So it's weird and it's out of character for him to all of a sudden just be like, I wish him well. Now, I'm giving him credit because he did wish him well. And it was a sign of, again, humanity. Like, psst, hey, Steven, your soul is showing. You might want to cover that up. You don't want people to know that you have a soul. Cover it up. You know, as happy as I am that Colbert took the higher road at first when it came to his reporting on Donald Trump and the COVID, situation, as much as I respected him for that, like I said earlier, as the show went on, man, it just turned into the roast of Donald Trump. It's like everything that he did, everything that he said about Trump is just blown into smithereens. Like, it means nothing. It's meaningless. It's like, I just don't get it. Like, why did Colbert self-sabotage? It's like he came out swinging. He came out on top. He was the class act. He was being respectful. And it's like, and civil. And then all of a sudden the show just delves into this fucking shit show roast of Trump. It's like you literally lose all of that goodwill. It's like, how the fuck can Stephen Colbert lose all that goodwill? And I can't even find one goodwill within a 250-mile radius. Like, I have to shop on a budget, okay? I can't even afford H&M. It's true, I can't. No, I can't. Yeah, no, I have to shop at Goodwill, because if I don't shop at Goodwill, then I can't afford clothes. No, Target's too expensive. No, the dollar store doesn't sell they don't sell clothes at the dollar store. Alright, well, yeah. Okay, well, that's true. They sell bandanas. Okay, well, fine. Yeah, I guess if I were to buy enough bandanas, I could make a pair of pants. And some underwear. And a shirt. It's actually not a bad idea. Anyway, to all the people that are trying to say, oh, Trump's faking it for sympathy points. He's trying to get sympathy. It's all conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. No, it's not. It's not, okay? He's not faking it. Trust me. Trust me. Trump is someone who always wants to be winning. He's like I don't take no for an answer. So if he actually got sick, he's fucking sick. Look, people get sick. Old people get sick. It's just what happens. We're in the middle of a pandemic. We're in the middle of a pandemic. I mean, the dude is fucking seeing and talking to and meeting more people than anybody watching this video combined has met or talked to in the last fucking year. And he's doing that in one fucking week. It really should come as no surprise to anybody that he has COVID. If anything, I'm more surprised that he didn't get it sooner. That's just me, though. Now, I am praying for the motherfucker. Can you imagine if, I don't even want to think the worst, but like if he were to die, whoa, shit. What would happen? What would happen? If you're one of those people saying, oh, the world would be fucking rainbows and butterflies and everything will be perfect again if he just died, you can get fucked and you can unsubscribe from my channel, because as much as I like to rip on people, as much as I love to make fun of people, I never wish death upon anybody. Ever. So if you're one of those crazy, sick fucks that are wishing death on Trump, then you can fuck off and get out of here as soon as possible. I know, I should write a script. You need to get out of here. because I'm no racist. I'm a racist. I'm not a racist. I hate Joe Biden. I hate Hillary Clinton. I hate John Podesta. I hate Bill Clinton. I hate Jeffrey Epstein. I hate Harvey Weinstein. They're all a bunch of fucking pedophiles. But I never wish death upon anybody. Well, yeah, maybe except for pedophiles. Okay, fine, yeah. Pedophiles, that's the exception. If you are one of those crazy motherfuckers that want to see people die, at your expense, then just leave, because the door is right there. You can just open the door and get the fuck out of here and never come back, because, I don't really understand my audience. Like, I don't know what kind of crowds I'm attracting. I just don't want to attract the fucking wrong kind of crowd. Like, there's a limit to, like, my crazy. I'm fucking crazy, but I'm not as crazy as to wish death upon anybody. Except for pedophiles. That's right. If I'm going to be real with you guys, to be honest, the Rachel Maddow tweet is what shocked me the most. Because, that fucking witch does not like Trump at all. She hates the man. So either she's playing some, like, reverse psychology voodoo bullshit. I don't know. Well, or she's actually a good human being, and everything that she does on TV is an act bought and paid for by George Soros. Yeah, I know, it's weird. I never actually thought about that until just now. I'm pretty sure George Soros is the director for MSNBC and CNN. Somehow he gets to both sets, and he's just, directing everybody and, directing the actors, because they're not journalists. They're not news anchors. They're paid actors. And if you fucking, fall off the narrative even a little bit, they're gonna fucking kill you or fire you. You stay on script, you stay on point, and you stay on narrative. And if you don't, well then, I'm gonna force you to bend the knee and suck that dick. Suck the dick. So now I want to leave you with a more positive note. I don't want to leave you with a negative note. I don't want to leave this video and you feel negative. So let's just stick to the positive. That was the whole point of the video, right? Because I was impressed that they actually, Colbert actually did this. Anyway, so let's just give praise where praise is due, all right? I'm happy that Stephen Colbert, a fucking lefty shill mouthpiece, decided to at least be the bigger man, or not the bigger man, like just to be a normal man, a normal human being, and show some Slytherin sympathy. I'm trying out for Hogwarts Slytherin. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I told you, I'm very random, and sometimes I'm a little bit... I'm all over the place sometimes. What was that? And that's really all I have to say on the matter. Thank you so goddamn much for tuning in to another episode of Darth News, special edition. Even a liberal can surprise you in the year 2020. Doesn't happen too often, but when it does, cherish it. But please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to read your thoughts. I can't hear your thoughts. Everyone says, I would love to hear your thoughts. You can't hear people's thoughts unless you take a lot of LSD or mushrooms or ayahuasca or some shit like that. I don't know, peyote, mescaline. You tell me. What does the trick? I'm sorry, what? Ketamine. You can talk to people through your thoughts with ketamine? All right, you hear that, Applejack? Get us some ketamine. Don't you know that one bitch that works at the hospital? Okay, so the Spark Notes version of what I'm trying to get out of my fucking trap is this. Okay, so the Spark Notes version of what I'm trying to get out of my trap is this. Feel free to write your thoughts in the comments below so I can read them, not hear them, so I can read them and know what you're thinking. Because I'm no mind reader. I gotta read the comments. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, as always, if you enjoyed my content even a little bit, Seriously though, if you enjoyed my content even a little bit, consider like, sharing, and or subscribing, or don't do any of those things. You can just fuck off and die, or write me and, a mean comment, or, send me a death threat, or, one of those things. Dislike the video, But, even if you dislike the video, you're actually still helping the algorithm. So if you really don't like the video, I recommend you just don't hit any buttons. Like no likes or no dislikes, because that way it stalls the algorithm. It kind of throws it in neutral. It's not really going to go anywhere. But as soon as you hit the like or dislike button, man, that algorithm sure picks it up for a second and then throws it away, because YouTube fucking hates my channel. So I kind of do need you to subscribe. I do this for free, right? I do. I'm not monetized, so I do this for free. And I can't even live stream. How fucked up is that? You know why? You know why I can't live stream? Yeah, we're in overtime. Do you know why I can't live stream? Because of that motherfucking piece of fucking unboxed PhD. Unboxed PhD is the reason why I still can't fucking live stream. Anyway, so yeah, my content, nobody sees it. I do this shit for free. So if you want to, throw me a $1 donation, consider going to, patreon.com/DarthNews. Or if you don't want to do that, you can go to DarthNews.com and buy a hoodie. And buy some merch, it's almost winter time. I know, I'm dragging this on too long. Look, I don't have any advertisers, okay? I run the show. So I call the shots. And yeah, that's a wrap. We're done. We're done. Yeah, fuck Amber Heard. We're done.